start recording. So welcome everyone. My name is Ben Weintraub. I'm the National Sales Manager for Aventura World. Thank you everyone for attending the Fox Cities Chamber of Commerce's presentation of Croatia and the Dalmatian coast. If you haven't traveled with the Fox City Chambers before or Aventura World before, this is one of the many initiatives that the Chamber has put together and one of the events that they do have for later this year in October. And we really take care of you from the ground up. So, yep, we just have one person joining here. So we really take care of you from the ground up on the whole trip, where the airfare is included right from Appleton, Wisconsin. And if you do have other friends or family that would like to join the trip from other locations, we can fly them from their location to either meet you in Wisconsin or over in Croatia. So it's open to the general public. Anyone can join. And once you do get over into Croatia, you will have a tour director from our company that will meet you as you clear through customs. They'll be holding an Aventura World sign, and they will be with you the entire length of the trip. And we stay in great properties on the program, 4-star centrally located properties, and we stay in Opatija, Croatia, as well as then we get down to the southern region and stay in Split, which is a very luxurious area. If you've watched the TV show Below Deck on Bravo, you'll see that in the area Split, many of those mega yachts are docked right in the area right there. So many different luxury vessels that you could see. They're just a beautiful, beautiful area, and the friendliest people on the planet throughout Croatia. And you have some great trips that you could take. You could get into Venice as well on the trip, and you get to see Plitvice National Park, which is some of the most unbelievable scenery that you could see. So if you want to sit back and relax, I'm going to give you a visual explanation of the program itself, and then I'll answer anyone's questions and share with you how to register for this as well. So a little bit about Aventura World. We've actually been in business now since 1972, and our office, I'm located in New York, but our main office in the US is in New Jersey, but we do have global locations in Paris, Rome, London, Delhi as well. And we're the official travel partner of the Association of Chamber of Commerce Executives. So what that means is that we work with chambers of commerce nationwide on their travel programs, and we're a wholesale travel provider. So what that means is we put these programs together from the ground up. We don't buy them from anyone or anything like that. And we call ourselves a leader in value-priced programs. And you'll see for less than $4,200, all-inclusive from Appleton, Wisconsin, it's an absolutely phenomenal program. The history of Croatia, it's absolutely unbelievable. On day 5 of the program, we've incorporated this year, you'll actually be visiting a family farm, and you'll be going truffle hunting as well as truffle tasting on the trip. It's an absolutely incredible experience where you'll actually go through the woods with the dogs. They'll sniff them out for you. They'll show you the whole process, and then you'll prepare some delicacies after as well. But the friendliest people on the planet and some of the safest spots in the European Union you'll be traveling to throughout Croatia. Magnificent sights. As I had mentioned, you'll be able to see such cities as Venice. If you'd like to do something on the program, not on the program, our tour director can help facilitate you to do something in your free time or answer any questions on something that you might have read about or seen that you'd like to do as well once you are over there as well. Beautiful countryside as well. As I'd mentioned, going through Plitvice National Park, an UNESCO World Heritage Site. Some of the walking paths are just unbelievable there. The food and the wine are incredible. The delicacies that you'll be able to try, the wine pairings that they do have. The wines, they do have less sulfates in them, so you could drink a considerable amount more and not feel the effects the following day. But the pastries are incredible as well. You'll have plenty of time to sample all the different cuisines throughout the regions you'll be traveling to. So we will be taking an overnight flight on day one. We'll be departing from Appleton, Wisconsin. We'll be taking an overnight flight, arriving on day two into Croatia and flying to Zagreb, the capital of Croatia. And upon arrival, as you clear through customs, you will be met by our tour director who will be holding an Aventura World sign. They will gather your luggage and they will place them onto the motor coach, and you will proceed on to Opatija, Croatia. And it's split up really nicely on the program, where you're spending 5 nights in Opatija, then traveling south to Split. And there is an optional extension to extend your trip to Dubrovnik for an additional few nights on the back end of the tour. That is an option if you would like. So going into Opatija, right on the water, absolutely gorgeous location. We've been using this area for years. Our travelers love the location that we do use. Our hotels that we do use will have hair dryers in the room. They have safes in the room, as well as you will be able to exchange money at the hotel. Everyone on our program will speak English as well. So please don't have any worries about that. So once we do get in on day two, you'll get acclimated to the time difference. We'll have dinner that evening. Day three, our touring will start right after breakfast, where we'll start with our city tour of Opatija, and then later in the afternoon, proceed on to the town of Mycene. So this is on day three. This is really the first day of touring, where we will start with a city tour of Opatija, and we'll do a walking tour doing the coastal path, seeing all the various sites that Opatija offers. You'll see the famous sculpture here of the girl holding the seagull and Opatija's symbol. You'll see here some of the promenade, plenty of time for shopping, souvenirs as well. The grounds are incredible throughout the city. And as well, like I had said, very, very safe as you are walking through the city as well, even in the evenings as well. In the afternoons, we'll drive to the hilltop city village of Mycene. And you can see here, there's intricate detail and the beautiful little small alleyways that we'll have a walking tour of. And our tour directors are former historians, former educators. So all they do are city tours or tours of the area. So the amounts of history that they do have and the stories that they'll be sharing are absolutely incredible. On day four, this is where we'll be doing, you can go off on your own if there's an area that you'd like to go and see, or if you just like to stay in Opatija, or there is an optional tour to Pula and Rovine. And going out to Pula, we'll be seeing, as you can see here, an aerial view of the Colosseum here that they do still use today. We'll have a tour of the Colosseum here. They do have operas here in the evenings as well. But you'll have a full tour of the city and the town. You can see here many different Italian-type arches, but very prominent to an Italian Austro-Hungarian culture. But absolutely incredible, the intricate details in the alleyways and just the window areas you can see here. And then we'll proceed on to the town of Rovine in the afternoon. We'll have a tour along the promenade here in the marina, and we'll have a walking tour through the city, just quaint little alleyways and great shopping to be had here as well. Then from our tour of Venice It's an optional tour. Many people have been to Venice before. If you have not been, it's an absolutely incredible area to go and see. It's one of the wonders of the world to go and see. Just the incredible spot. It is a long day, so we do get up early in the morning to go to Venice. We do have a longer motor coach ride to get there, and you do have to take a ferry to get into Venice. But once you are there, you will have a full city tour in Venice. You'll have plenty of time to take a gondola ride while you are there, but we'll see all the famous sites: Doge Palace, St. Mark's Square, as you can see here, but all the famous sites on the tour of Venice. So many different great shopping areas to go and see: leather goods, cameos, religious artifacts that you could purchase. Really just, it's unbelievable. And they have gondolas there for really everything. They have police gondolas, ambulance gondolas, fire gondolas, but you could go through them, and you go through the Bridge of Sighs here. They'll sing to you. It's very romantic. It's an experience you'll never forget, going through Venice, going on a gondola on a tour of Venice. So that's a full day tour, and you'll be back late in the day on that day of the tour. So many different things, like I said, cameos, glass products you could purchase. You could get all these things shipped home as well. If you're going to buy sculptures or artwork, things like that, again, you can get them shipped home. And for those that are going to register to go on the trip, we're going to have a pre-departure meeting before the trip goes at the end of September, where I go over all of your pre-departure information. I'll go over the hotel information, who your tour director is, what to pack, answer everything and anything and everything that you do have before going on the trip. But day 7, this is where we would leave from Opatija, making our way down south to Split. And on the way, we're going to be stopping in Plitvice National Park. It's absolutely incredible. Some of the pictures here are just phenomenal. So this is where you definitely want to, get your cameras ready. You'll be seeing some of the most unbelievable sights. The waterfalls. It's a juncture of 7 different lakes, as you'll see here on the tour. But you could see the walking paths, and you'll go on. If you can't do all of it, there's plenty of areas to just sit and relax in the beautiful, serene setting. And our tour director would make arrangements for anything that you'd like to do. But all these pictures were taken from folks on the actual trip itself. So you'll be seeing these exact sites. And typically the weather in October is, we call it the best, some perfect touring weather, because in the day it should be in the mid 60s. And in the evenings, it drops down a little bit to the high 50s. You're on the water, so it could get a little windy, things like that. But ideally, it's just we run this program every year in October, and it's historically some of the best weather of the year. So we'll be getting into Split later that day, and you'll get acclimated, get checked into your hotel. Your bags are brought right to your rooms when you do get checked in, so that's really nice as well. Split is the home of Marco Polo. Again, very, very ritzy, luxurious area of Split. Very, very safe to go and venture out, walk around. Day 8 is where we would do our city tour of Split, and then we would go to the town of Trogir and do a city tour there as well. In Split, we'll be doing a tour of the promenade. You'll be seeing all the different mega yachts, as well as just some of the history of the area itself. We'll see a Diocletian's Palace, and we'll have a tour inside as well. We'll see the Roman Center, and as you can see here, some of the intricate detail, the sculptures, the artistry in the building itself. And then later in the day, we'll go out to the city of Trogir, and we'll have a walking tour here. As you can see here, the old town featuring the Roman gate. Plenty of time for souvenir shopping, which they do have really great things to purchase. But just the detail, as you can see here, is just incredible. And then day 9, we would be departing back to the airport. For those who want to continue on to Dubrovnik, you would continue on to Dubrovnik, where you would have a city tour of Dubrovnik, which was featured in the Game of Thrones, if you've seen that program before, the Walled City, and you would see many of the different sites in that program on the city tour there as well. And there would be an opportunity to go to Montenegro on an optional tour in Dubrovnik. So the culture throughout Croatia is just world renowned. The Austro-Hungarian resort towns, as Opatija and Split, that you'll be visiting, are just world class, very luxurious. The adventure that you'll be going through travel, the coastal scenes that you'll be seeing, just absolutely serene, as well as Plitvice National Park being an UNESCO World Heritage. Is Wisconsin. We do have 7 nights of accommodations. There are 10 meals included, including 7 buffet breakfasts, 3 dinners. Your sightseeing and the entrance fees of seeing Opatija, Mycene. It's actually the tour of Kirk has been moved to, as I mentioned. We have replaced that now with a day of truffle hunting and truffle tasting. And Plitvice National Park, our Split City Tour and Tour of Trogir. And all of the sightseeing is done with our tour director, done by leave jackets or things you might purchase on the motor coach as you are continuing to tour. All of your baggage handling is included. So when you check in at the airport, your bag is checked all the way to Croatia and back. There is no fee for that. And for $41.99, double occupancy, it's an absolute tremendous value for all the inclusions at this time of year. If you are traveling as a single, it would be an additional $8.99 for that single supplement.
Ben, you keep cutting out.
Okay, so can you hear me now?
Yes.
So it
Oops, can't hear you.
Ben, maybe try turning your camera off.
there? No?
Now,
Can you hear me?
okay.
I'm sorry. Yes, you
Yep.
can hear me?
Yep.
Okay. So the cancel for any reason insurance is the same as the regular insurance. It just lets you cancel for any reason whatsoever. All right. Now to register, as I had mentioned, the trip leaves October 11th through the 19th. It's $41.99 double occupancy. If you do wish to go on this trip, you can go to Aventura World, booking.aventuraworld.com. You would be prompted to enter in a booking code, which is BTCIUF, as it shares right here on the flyer at the bottom here. Once you do that, it verifies this for you, and you could sign up right online.
BTC. You got it.
Okay.
Name, your passport number, your country, the expiration date, rooming with, or if you would be traveling as a single. They do have several
Sorry, guys, I don't know why he keeps cutting out. I did put a link to the brochure that he's showing in the chat if you wanted to click on that and kind of see for yourself as well.
Okay, are you here? Can you hear me?
Yeah, no, we
Yes.
can.
Okay. Uh, just please let me know if you, I apologize. I don't know why I'm cutting out here. But you could sign up on the paper registration from the chamber, or you could sign up right online. If everyone can maybe please just mute themselves, I think that's maybe why as well. All right. As well as we would just need for any special requests, if you are flying from another airport other than Appleton, Wisconsin, let us know. If you would like business class upgrades on your airfare, please put that in the special requests and we can accommodate. We can get you the rate for that. And if you can choose to accept that, or you can choose to just fly with the regular group on our regular airfare. Lastly, if you would like to fly own airfare, okay? If you have a lot of sky miles, or if you just want to do your own airfare and meet the group, you can do that. Please let us know. You would take $800 off of the total price of the on the bottom here. It is based on the total price of your trip. So if you are including the optional experiences as the extension as well as the optional tours, it will be more, and it is cost or the cancel for any reason cost. Like I had mentioned, there is the regular insurance and the cancel for any reason insurance. Okay. We would need $800 of the optional experiences as well as the travel protection. And the final payment would be due in July. I was breaking up at all. You can come off mute if anyone has any questions. I apologize.
Ben, there's a couple in the chat. And one was about our group be just Appleton folks or do others join too? And I did respond that our chamber group will be all together, but part of a larger group. And then someone asked how many will be in this group, if you wanted to respond to that.
The most amount of people on a motor coach is 40. So if the Fox City Chambers gets over really 25 people, it will be just a motor coach of the Fox City Chamber. Other than that, we do have a few other chambers of commerce that have people on the trip. But we only work with chambers of commerce. You would be traveling with like-minded chamber of commerce people like yourselves. But 40 people is the maximum amount of people that would be with you on a motor coach.
Okay. How many? Thanks. I just put the sign up link in the chat. I believe you will need to register for an account to start the process. And if you need a paper application, I can email that to you. Just let me know.
And everything is encrypted online. If there's anything you need help with, please just let the chamber know, and we will reach out. Our team will get any answers for you or help with any challenges anyone does have. but we are here to help with anything. And if any mistakes are made, please don't freak out about anything. There are humans on the other side. We can correct anything anything that anyone makes. So please, we can do everything as well. So this is just to make sure everything is encrypted, and you could load your passports. You could do everything online as well. And we will have another meeting before the trip goes for everyone who does register for just the Fox City Chamber folks. And I will be going over everything before your pre-trip, for your trip, answering any questions before you leave. So the chamber will be in touch with you to let you know when that date will be. Any other questions at all?
A reminder that this is being recorded, and I will follow up and send you all the recording as well via email. So watch for that in case you have any questions and want to go back to it. And otherwise, feel free to email me. This is Laura. Feel free to email me with any other questions or concerns you might have.
Absolutely. And if any questions come up tonight, tomorrow, something you thought of, please just email the chamber and they can get in touch with myself, and I can answer anything that you need from myself or about the trip as well.
Okay.
But this is a fantastic experience. We'll take absolutely great care of you. I just had a huge group from New York come back from this trip. 5 New York State Supreme Court justices judges, excuse me, came back absolutely raving about it. It was their first time ever in the region. They can't stop talking about it. So please, if you've never been to this area before, it's a once in a lifetime opportunity. The time of the year is phenomenal. There's really no better time. There's less crowds than it would be than a peak summer month, and really just a fantastic experience. So we hope you can join us. Well, thank you, everyone. And if any other questions come up, please let us know. And we'll hope to see you on the trip.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Take care. Thank you.
Bye.